Get that soulful sound. The best oldies can be found at Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. Yeah! Come on down and feel that glow. All right. Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. Come on, let the good times flow. Oh, Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show.
Let's take a trip down William Boulevard!
Oh, well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G. John Galindo, coming to you live, a little bit late on this March 25th already, 2026. Boy, how time flies when you're having fun. I want to welcome you to the 60s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. Hopefully I'm sounding okay here with this. I hope I don't get a drop. But thank you all for tuning in this evening, and got some cool requests for you this evening. I have a tribute that we're going to do also in the early part of the program here. Listen, it's it's just terrible. We lose so many great singers and writers, composers, producers. It's really horrible, the music that we all know so well, that we grew up with. But anyway, I want to welcome you to this program here, and it will be here till about midnight. Maybe I'll go a little bit longer. I don't want to do as long as I did the last time. I tried to avoid the copyright police a little bit, so they wouldn't shut me down. So I kind of stood away from the kind of like the hits, although it didn't really make a difference, but they let me stay on, which I thought was kind of odd. And we made it up to 4,000 subscribers. I really have to thank my listeners for that. I think we were at 4,007, so we're pushing on to 5,000, Don Folletti. We will be doing that. But we opened up the show this evening with a request for David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. And this group from East LA, California, and let me see here what Charlene put here. Okay. This one here from June of 1965. The group is called The Midnighters, Thee Midnighters. They wanted to differentiate themselves from Hank Ballard and the Midnighters. So they said, well, look, they can't say anything if we are Thee. Those are The Midnighters on the Chattahoochee record label with a song called Whittier Boulevard. That's their third of 6 on the Chattahoochee record label. Let's see. Of course, I don't know. I asked Charlene to put where Whittier Boulevard is, and I don't see it here. I don't see it here at all. But this song bubbled, charted number 127. It bubbled under on the national Billboard charts, but it was a number 6 record on KACY in Oxnard, California, wherever that is. And that one there going out to listener David Vilma in our YouTube chat room. So welcome to the program here, folks. Let's open up. Let's stay in Los Angeles, California for this singer. And he was half of the duo Bob and Earl. His name, Bobby Ralph. I featured him, was it last week? I think I featured him last week for someone. I forget who. But he recorded, let me see here. He recorded as... Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff here that I don't want to read. Okay. He recorded also under the name Bobby Garrett. Oh, man. This was his second of 2 on the Mirwood record label. Let's open up from March of 1966. Bobby Garrett, Garrett, on Mirwood. It's called My Little Girl. That is our opener, the vocal opener for tonight. Here you go, folks. A bonus pick from me.
Springtime at its best, pretty flowers and all the rest. Can I shine this beauty of, this little girl who has my love? Even if the stars up high start to falling from the sky, Lord, I wouldn't look up in surprise. I've seen more excitement in my girl's eyes. No other smile, so appealing, yeah. And no other arm, so willing. And no other love, so feeling, yeah. And my little girl, that's my little girl. Yeah, mother cuddles her baby boy, who just like he was a precious toy. No embrace is sweeter than, Lord, I said the tender touch of my baby's hand. If I was off in my way to go, I'd refuse, for well I know the only thing in this world I need is the love my girl gives to me. She's mine for now and later, yeah, and no other kind, no other love is greater, yeah, than my little girl, than my little girl.
Okay, folks, we open up the vocal portion there. I mean, listen, I'm impressed that I have listeners over in the UK listening to Johnny G Live. I receive lots of emails from listeners in the UK. I want to thank you, old-timers, well, maybe some young ones too, but I don't know, many of the of the old-time Northern Soulers that used to go out there and dance in the late 60s, early 70s have communicated with me. I want to really thank those people that are emailing me, telling me about the scene when they were there, and all the other DJs and all the cool places that they went to. Listen, because I knew nothing about that in the at that time period, even though I was in high school, so I was just buying the records. Didn't really identify anything as Northern Soul. I didn't even know what it was, really. So I was just buying the records because I like that sound too. But I really have to thank the UK listeners that tune into this program live too. Many of you do. And you call it an all-nighter. So you can call this a Johnny G all-nighter, but I want to thank you all for that. But there we go. We opened up the vocal portion there with Bobby Garrett, a.k.a. Bobby Ralph, okay? And, of course, he goes back to the 1950s as a member of the Laurels and a bunch of other groups, recorded as Bobby Valentine. A great record he does as Valentino of Valentino and the Lovers on Donna out of Los Angeles. A great kind of lowrider doo-wop. But this one from March of 1966, Bobby Garrett on Mirwood Records, My Little Girl, a thing I used to pick up in the wild for like 25 cents. It was always fun to look for the records. It really was. So here I am playing them here on the program, and I never really thought I would ever be on people's television sets. So anyway, but let us continue here. Now, I have to really say that I was saddened to hear of the passing of this songwriter, singer, producer. It was my high school friend, Robert Neal, emailed me. Well, I saw the email this morning. I saw something kind of odd last night. I saw some posts. I think Billy Vera was, I didn't read the comments, but I saw some posts there with records by Chip Taylor. And I'm like, did he pass away? So Robert Neal, you sent me that email, and I looked at the article, and he did. It was really sad. It was Chip Taylor, okay, passed away at the age 86, okay, and of course he wrote so many great tunes during his career. I tried to last minute pick, I think I picked 4 records that I'm going to play tonight. Last minute, I was looking, I said, let me see, because you can really do a lot of shows on not Chip Taylor. What did I say? Chip Taylor. I was thinking of somebody else. Not Chip Taylor, Charlotte. Yes, Chip Taylor. Who am I getting confused of? Chip's Moment is what I'm getting confused with. Chip Taylor. Did you know that he recorded back in 1958 as Wes Voigt? Which I think I have those records on Deluxe and King. I'll see if I can pull them out for I think that's 1958, so I'll pull those out for the Sunday night show to feature here on the program. And did you know that he was also the younger brother of an actor by the name of John Voight? Yes, he was, but then he would change his name to Chip Taylor, and he wrote so many great tunes. Now, he was really born in Yonkers, New York, which is not too far from Johnny G. Okay, Yonkers is not that far here in Westchester County, New York. And, of course, he also recorded as Chip Taylor. He wrote so many great songs. Angel of the Morning was a tune he wrote. Wild Thing. He Sits at Your Table. So many great tunes. But I picked a couple here to do kind of a mini tribute at the beginning of the program here. So this was a last-minute thing here. Here's a tune that he wrote together with his close friend Billy Vera, okay, and also did a lot of stuff with Billy Vera and Judy Clay, so many great, and with so many other people too during his career. But he wrote this tune with Billy Vera, and this one's arranged by Trade Martin and for Joey D and the Starlighters. This is kind of like a later thing by them. Of course, they had the Peppermint Twist in 1961 on the Roulette record label. They ended up on Jerry Blaine's Jubilee label, okay, and let's see here, and what else do I have here? And this one is from December of 1966. Pretty cool tune. Normally you would not think that Joey D and the Starlighters would do something like this, but it's a cool tune. Again, this tune penned by the late Chip Taylor and Billy Vera. Joey D and the Starlighters. It's called It's Got You. Here we go. Joey D and the Starlighters on Jubilee. Okay, folks, there you go. That is Joey D and the Starlighters. Their third, I think it was their third of 5 on the Jubilee record label. That one there, December 1966. Song entitled "It's Got You," a tune penned by the late Chip Taylor with his friend Billy Vera. I saw a picture in the article today that Robert sent me, really. But anyway, we're gonna play a few more. I got 3 others that we're going to play here. And up next is a tune that Chip wrote along with the Philadelphia-born songwriter, session guitarist Al Gorgoni. Al Gorgoni. They also produced it, both of them. There was and again, I think when he would write together with these people, they would do it for a number of tunes, and then they would kind of like would rotate. But it shows you the talent of all these people in the 1960s, really. This gal from Brooklyn, New York. I played her last week here on the program. I think that was another one that Chip Taylor, what was it called? I forget. As I lose my mind. But anyway, this gal started recording in 1963 for ABC Paramount Records. But then she had another release on Gold Records in 64, and then she signed with Blue Cat for 2 releases, two great releases that she does on the Blue Cat label. This was her second, again, written and produced by the late Chip Taylor and Al Gorgoni. And this one from November of 1965, I think this would be the original version of this because lots of people covered this tune. Hollies did it in 66. Nobody's Children did it also. Linda Ronstadt did it in 1980. Let's give a listen to this version here from November 66, Miss Evie Sands. Evie Sands on the Blue Cat label. It's called I Can't Let Go. Here you go, Evie Sands. Okay, November 1965 release there for Miss Evie Sands. Evie Sands on the Blue Cat record label there. And I think, let's see, what's that? The original version of I Can't Let Go there. And that one there featuring the late Chip Taylor along with Al Gorgoni together collaborated on that tune. We got a couple more here before we move on here. And up next I have Garnet Mims. Okay, and this tune here, he wrote together with another Philadelphian songwriter and producer, Jerry Ragavoy. Okay, and this is Garnet Mims. This is his first of 3 on the Veep label, which is a subsidiary of United Artists Records. And let's see, did this chart here? Yeah, this did chart, but regionally it charted number 29 on WOLF in Syracuse, New York. This one here from June of 1966, as we pay tribute to the late Chip Taylor, co-wrote this tune. Garnet Mims on Veep. The song is called Thinkin'. Here you go, Garnet Mims.
Without you, thinking how it used to be, baby. It was always you and me. Loving you was easy then. I remember walks on a hillside. I'd pick a flower for your hair. I remember the nights that you cried. I'd dry your tears and show you how much I care. Oh, baby, you are the one I believe in. Baby, baby, nothing relieves the pain I'm feeling. Oh, baby, I said, for me, lonely without you. Thinking how it used to be, baby. Keep on thinking how it used to be, baby. I can't stop thinking how it used to be, baby. I keep on thinking, how it used to be.
Okay, there you go, folks. I hope you're digging on my selections here. I last minute to look really quick. Of course, Charlene was having a heart attack when I told her about the ones I was going to play. But there you go. That is Garnet Mims, June 1966, his first of 3 on the Veep label. Thinkin', okay, a collaboration of the late Chip Taylor with Jerry Ragavoy. I'm telling you, all these great writers and producers here from the 1960s. And gave us such great music. It is here, and you can hear it right here on the Vinyltreasure Show. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing, please consider subscribing to Johnny G's Vinyltreasure Show. I'll be back on, not tomorrow. I thought I'd be able to do a 78 show. I'm trying to fit it in, but I couldn't. I was at the dentist's office on Monday, and with my father with the dentures. What a major production that was. Major production for a couple hours. So it put me behind. I still didn't finish my taxes yet either. So not that I'm complaining to you guys and gals, but when I get some time, I will get to the 78 show because that'll be the easiest thing for me to do. But anyway, so let's do one more for the late Chip Taylor. And This one here is done by Baby Washington. Now, this is a song he wrote together with New York City-born musician, songwriter, producer Wes Farrell. Now, originally, though, this song was for Bobby Comstock and the Counts. They did it first out of Philadelphia on the Lawn label in December of 1963. Then Baby Washington, maybe it was Henry Glover who, or I think it was Henry, could have been Leroy. Is it Henry or Leroy? No, this is Leroy. Leroy Glover. So maybe they said, well, we're going to have you do this tune here. So, and she does a great job because I like this record, her 10th of 16 on Juggy Murray's Sue label. This bubbled under also. This should have been a bigger hit. This was only number 121 on the Billboard chart, but it was a number 11 on KPRS. If you were listening in Kansas City, Missouri, let's go to December of 1964 as we remember the late Chip Taylor co-wrote this tune. This is Baby Washington on Sue. The song is called Run My Heart. Here you go, one more for the late Chip Taylor.
Run my heart now, don't let him catch you. We both know just what he's been doing. To a heart like you, he's never been true. Run my heart, go fast while you can now. 'Cause if you don't, you'll change your plan somehow. And when you're taken by all of his charm, you're gonna run my heart into his arms. Run away now, run. Don't look back now, run until he's out of my mind. Come on, heart, you're letting me down now. Can't you see that he's gaining ground now? Here he comes with that look in his eye. Oh, what a handsome Right my heart, but with his lips on mine, I'm telling you, your running is a fool. Run my heart, oh, run my heart, but with his lips on mine. Oh, I'm telling you, your running is a fool. Run my heart, oh, run my heart.
Okay, folks, there you go. In a short notice, I did a little mini tribute to the late Chip Taylor. I mean, he, again, I would like to play lots of hits here on the program, but, you know, the copyright police, they'll be chasing Johnny G around, but for a last minute like that, I hope you dug those tunes here for a Wednesday evening. We are live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. Again, if you would like to make a request for a future Vinyl Treasure show, you can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the best way. Sometimes I miss them even on my YouTube page. I saw Busta Bass there, so I got Busta. You got a big pile over here. I got lots of big piles for all you requesters here. Look at all the records there, and they're under the table too, folks. I got some over here also. So you got lots of Johnny G. I'm never gonna run out. I'm never gonna run out of 45s to play. Program note, because I was thinking about it. I do that Sunday night show. Easter Sunday, I will not be on, but I'm contemplating to be on Monday evening to replace that because, as you know, we continue with the night, and that show is becoming big, getting bigger. Well, it's real close, but was slightly more, okay, for the live program. So I'll move that, I think, to Monday. So I listen, I don't want to cheat those requesters from the 58 to the 1964 grouping. And then I've been adding some bonus tracks like these that I play in the beginning of the show. But anyway, so what we're going to do now is, and I think I got just a page or so to play of those listeners from last week that I couldn't get your requests in. So we're going to play them in the early part of the program here. So up first here is a request for a Strictly 45s. Of course, the singer, the lead singer on this group, originally from New Haven, Connecticut. I feature his recordings often on the Saturday night and Sunday night shows. But that was in the 1950s. But in the 1960s, okay, into the 1980s, he continued to record, and he's no longer with us, unfortunately, but he was the lead singer of the Five Satins. In 65, he formed his group called the Restless Hearts. Okay, they had releases on a few different labels, Green Sea, Checker, and Atco. I don't know if this is on Green Sea also. I'm just trying to think if it is, because I thought one of those Green Seas is, but I have those on Green Sea, but I had this in the box. I figured I'd play it for Strictly 45s. Now, this was a #1 record in New Haven, Connecticut on WAVZ. So let's go to September of 1966. Send it out to Strictly 45s. This is Fred Paris and the Restless Hearts. The song is called Bring It Home to Daddy. Here you go, Strictly 45s for you.
Just the other day now, I ran into my old love. Her smile, it was glad, but her eyes, oh how sad. As we sat and we talked of the good times we'd had when we were one instead of two. Remember how it was? So now I'm asking you.
Tell her, bring it home to Daddy.
Bring it home to Daddy.
Bring your sweet,
Whoa, bring your sweet love on home to me. 'Cause I couldn't stand the pain ever losing her again. If she would just understand, our lives could be grand with laughter and children the way we always planned when we were one instead of two.
remember how it was?
So now I'm begging you,
Tell her, bring it home to
bring
Daddy.
it home to Daddy.
Bring your sweet love.
Please bring your sweet love to me.
I love her forever. I love her forever.
I know that you're her best friend. So please, please tell her that I want her. We'll forget foolish pride. Stop this hurting inside. Let's pick up where we left off before our love died. When we were one instead of two.
I remember how it was.
Again, I'm asking you.
Please tell her, bring it home to
Daddy.
Bring your sweet love.
Whoa, bring your love on home now. 'Cause I love her
Home to Daddy.
and I want
Bring
her
your sweet love.
and I need her and there'll never, never be another.
Okay, whoops. Johnny G getting caught here. Let's listen. I'm still trying to feel around here in the new Johnny G studios there. That's a cool tune there. Fred Paris and the Restless Hearts, September 1966. That's on the Atco record banner there. Bring It Home to Daddy is the name of the tune. We'll send that one out to listener Strictly 45s as we continue. And that's what Johnny G plays. Strictly 45s. Although I might play 78s. We'll see. I really got to do it for next week because then it goes into the following month. Bill O will be here I think he told me the last week in April, Bill will be here on a Thursday afternoon, so I got to get in. But he's not going to play 78's on that first show. But we'll talk more about that as we get closer to the date. But let us continue here. And let's fill a request now for listener Chris Reed. This singer, first recording back in 1960 on the Gator label. He would then also have a release on Apt Records in 1961. And this was his final release on Al Silver's Ember Records. Came out in September of 1964. A tune written by Ollie Jones. And the singer on this, his name is Randy Hobbs, Hobbs, from September 64, going out to Chris Reed. Randy Hobbs on Ember. It's called Waiting and Watching. Here you go, Chris, for you, Randy Hobbs.
Well, you know that I'm waiting and watching, looking for my baby every day since she went away. I know that someday she come along, keep on waiting. Can't you see that I'm lonely, Lord, without my baby? Every night I want her to hold me tight. I'm like a child lost in the dark, keep on waiting. When the sun comes up now and I'm all alone, like a little pup looking for a bone. Baby, baby, don't make me cry. Baby, baby, let's give it a try. You know I love you. What can I do? Keep on waiting. Every day, looking for my baby. And every night, about to drive me crazy. Please, baby, come on home. Come on, baby, where you belong.
There you go, September 1964 release there for Randy Hobbs. I think that's his final overall release. That one there on the Ember record banner. Waiting and Watching is the name of the tune. That one there going out to listener Chris Reed. Let us continue now, and let's go to Detroit, Michigan. You all know this group, but it's a request for listener Record Ralph in Syracuse, New York. Okay, and here are the Temptations. This is their 12th release for Berry Gordy Jr.'s Gordy record label. I think this is the B-side. The A-side is a cool record called My Baby, but this is the flip side, and my aunt liked this side better. I guess she did. I don't know why. It's taken from their LP, The Temptin' Temptations. This charted number 83 on Billboard, 78 on Cashbox, 15 on the R&B chart, and this was a big #1 record on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio. It features Paul Williams on lead, going out to Record Ralph, September 65. The Temptin' Temptations on Gordy Records. It's called Don't Look Back. Here you go, Ralph, for you, The Temptations.
that you're running from, there's no hiding place. You can't run, you can't hide, you can't run. Love has problems, I know, but they're problems we'll just have to face. Oh yeah. If you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. Keep on walking, don't look back. Don't look back. And don't look back. Oh yeah. And don't look back. Hey, don't look back. The past is behind you. Let nothing remind you. If your first lover broke your heart, there's something that can be done. Don't end your faith in love because of what he's done. So if you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. Keep on walking, don't look back. Don't look good about the past now. Don't look back, hey. Keep on walking and don't look back. The past is behind you. Let nothing remind you. Love can be a beautiful thing, though your first love let you down. Oh yeah, 'cause I know we can make love grow, baby, the second time around. Oh yeah. So if you just put your hand in mine, we're gonna leave all our troubles behind. Keep on pushing, don't look back. Now, but I say we won't look back. Yeah. Keep on walking and won't look back. Forget about the past now, baby. And don't look back, baby, 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 don't look back.
There you go. That one there going out to listener Record Ralph in our YouTube chat room. The great sound of the Temptations. I think Paul Williams was really the first lead singer of the group. I think he did. He was the one that they penned first, but then Eddie Kendricks would come in, I think, a little bit later on. Of course, this is before David Ruffin, of course. But that's a cool tune. September 1965 on the Gordy record label. The Temptations with their tune called Don't Look Back. Although we always look back to this music as we never want it to die. So we need it to be. Lots of the young kids out there, they don't know anything about this music. I mean, they have the access to it. They can tune into Johnny G's Vinyltreasure show if they're kind of thumbing around on YouTube or whatnot. It may show up in their suggestions, which would be a cool thing. And then they can hear a little bit about the groups and my Johnny G-isms that I give out and whatnot. So that makes the whole show. And listen, time flies when you're having fun, right, folks? Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener James Brown in our YouTube chat room. And this singer from Rogers, Texas, his real name, Joseph Arrington Jr., but you know him as Joe Tex. That's what he recorded under, Joe Tex, starting back in 1955 for Sid Nathan's King record label. Cool records on the King label. You know, also releases on Ace in 1958 and other Anna and some other labels that he recorded for too. But in 1961, he signed with Buddy Killen's Dial Records, okay, and he had 55 releases on the Dial label through 1979. It was, I remember my brother, my youngest brother, Michael, he wanted to buy records, and somebody bought him one of those little players. So the song that he liked was a tune called You Said a Bad Word. You know that record by Joe Tex? So he would, I still have the record. It's trash. I mean, of course, I can't play it. Well, at least not that copy. But he was buying records, and he was born 1970. When did that record come out? I don't know when You Said a Bad Word came out. But he was born in 1970, and he would sit on his bed, okay, and it was against the wall, and he would rock back and forth to the records, and he would have them played. He would play them one at a time. Okay, the other one he used to play was My Name is Michael. Don't tell him I told you this. Okay, don't tell him that. But anyway, this one is from October of 1967. This is his 25th release on the Dial label, and this tune produced by label owner. It's a song he wrote. Joe Tex wrote this, produced by Buddy Killen. This charted number 10 on the Billboard charts, number 9 on Cashbox, number 2 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 1 record again on WJMO in Cleveland, Ohio, from October 67, going out to James Brown in our YouTube chat room. Here is Mr. Joe Tex. It's called Skinny Legs and All. Here you go, James, for you, Joe Tex.
Ahead of that woman like she don't belong to you. Just cause her got them little skinny legs, you know that ain't no way to do. You didn't act like that when you had it home behind closed doors. All right. Now you act like you're ashamed of the woman. Don't even want nobody to know she's yours. But that's all right. You just walk on, baby. And don't you worry about a doggone thing at all. Because there's some man somewhere who'll take you, baby, skinny legs and all. Keep on walking, baby. Show you what I'm talking about. Listen to this. Now, who'll take the woman with the skinny legs? Stand right there, baby. I'm gonna give you away in a minute. Come on, somebody please take the lady with the skinny legs. Now y'all know the lady with skinny legs got to have somebody too now. Well, somebody please take the lady with the skinny legs, please. Hey, Joe. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, fool. I don't want no one with no skinny legs. Look here. I thought about giving this woman a Clyde, but no. So I know the kind of women Clyde like. Go Leroy will take her. Say, Leroy, you got it. Now why you wanna act like that man ain't yours? That's cause he's walking with you with them raggedy clothes. Man just forgot to get his suit out the cleaners, that's all. All right. All right. You act like that man don't belong to you. Go on over there and kiss him and hold his hand. Say you ain't gonna do what? That's all right. You just walk on, mister. Don't you worry about a doggone thing at all. Because there's some woman somewhere who'll take you, Mr. Raggedy Clothes. Yes, there is. Let's keep on rocking. Be ashamed of what you got. Somebody wants what you got just as bad as you do. I'm still trying to get rid of this lady with the skinny leg.
Okay, that one there going out to listener James Brown in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of Joe Tex. Joe Tex from October 1967 on Buddy Killen's Dial Records, Skinny Legs and All. That was the hit side. James also requested the flip side. Again, this side written by Joe Tex. Hold on, folks. Takes me 1 second to flip over the 45. Okay, and okay, there we go. And let's see. This flip, again, written by Joe Tex and again produced by Buddy Killen from October 67. This is the B-side to Skinny Legs and All. I wish I had skinny legs. I do not. It's called Watch the One, parentheses, that brings bad news. Here you go, James, for you, a B-side. Mr. Joe Tex.
Hey man, stop eating that chicken and rattling them bags and things and tune up. Let's get this tune. I want to talk to the people here a little bit. Listen to me. Watch the one. Watch the one that's always bringing you the bad news. Ooh, y'all keep your eye on the one. The one that's always telling you somebody trying to steal your man from you. Cause there's so often time they want that's trying to steal your man from you too. You got somebody coming talking to you like that, you tell them, say you run your shoes over and I run my business. You run your shoes over my business. And when you get through running your shoes over, take them to the shop and get some heels put on. That ought to keep them busy. Now they might not like it, but tell them that's the way it is done all over the world. Play your guitar for me, man. Ho! Somebody jealous of you. Oh, keep your eye on the one that said they know somebody wishing you bad luck too. Alright, cause there's so often time they want that's wishing you a little bit of bad luck too. You know they gonna come tell you, so here's what you tell them. Listen, say you run your shoes over and I'll run my business. You run your shoes over and let me run my business. And when you run your shoes over, take them to the shoe shop and get some brand new heels put on. Alright. Now they might not like it, but tell them that's the way it is done. Oh, yeah.
Okay, folks, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That one there going out to listener James Brown in our YouTube chat room, the great Joe Tex there. And what did I say? His 25th release. You better leave some room in your box if you're going to collect Joe Tex. His 25th release on the Dial label. That is the B-side to Skinny Legs and All from October 1967. It's called Watch the One, parentheses, that brings bad news. No, I don't. I don't want to do that. But anyway, thank you all for being here. If you are new to the program, we're trying to start to get to 5,000 subscribers here. Let's see how the copyright police come after Johnny G. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Carol Clark. Thank you, Carol, for your email. If you do have a request for a future show, folks, email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. And Carol requested this great group. They were attending Inkster High School okay, in Inkster, Michigan. And they signed with Berry Gordy Jr.'s Tamla label in 1961. And Gladys Horton, she did the early leads for the group. And also, well, actually, then later on, it would rotate with a very young member of the group. Her name was Wanda Young. She did lead also. They had 24 releases on the Tamla label between 1961 and 1971. This is their 16th release that Carol requested. And this tune, written and produced by Smokey Robinson, and this charted number 13 on Billboard, number 2 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 1 record on WJLB, if you were listening in Detroit, Michigan, from December 66. Here are the Marvelettes. It's with Wanda Young on lead. It's called The Hunter Gets Captured by the Game. Here you go, Carol Clark, for you, the Marvelettes.
Every day things change and the world puts on a new face. Certain things rearrange and this old world seems like a new place. Oh yeah, secretly I've been trailing you like a fox that preys on a rabbit. I had to get you, and so I knew I had to learn your ways and habits. Ooh, you were the catch that I was after. But I looked up and I was in your arms, and I knew I had been captured. What's this old world coming to? Things just ain't the same. Anytime the hunter gets captured by the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I had laid such a tender trap, hoping you might fall into it. But love hit me like a sudden slap. One kiss and then I knew it. Ooh, my plan didn't work out like I thought. 'Cause I had laid my trap for you, but it seems like I got caught. What's this old world coming to? Things just ain't the same. Anytime the hunter gets captured by the game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the sound of the Marvelettes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to listener Carol Clark. That is a Wanda Young on lead. December 1966 release, the Marvelettes on the Tamla label. The Hunter Gets Captured by the Game is the name of that tune. You know, I'm a little bit worried about Darrell Letts because it's not like him to not be in at least one of the shows. I mean, sometimes I know he would work and not so much be in the Wednesday show, but it's been a couple weeks now, and it's not like Darrell. I just hope, Darrell, if you are out there and or have somebody email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. It's important that you do. We missed Daryl in the chat room. He would yell out all the call letters of the radio stations and give you their number on the dial there. So we miss Daryl. We do. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Tommy Albergo in in our YouTube chat room. This group hails from Brooklyn, New York. Interesting. On my 50s show, I feature this group when people request, or quite often I do. First recording as the Velours. Okay, they recorded for the Onyx record label originally. In 1968, though, they would do their second tour over into England and decided to stay there on their second tour. They remained in England, and they recorded some singles while they were in England, and they said, well, we can't call ourselves the Velours, even though they did have a couple here in the States. I think on MGM, I think is what I have them on, one of their later ones. So they changed their name to the Fantastics, okay? And some of those singles were released here in the U.S., okay? Their first one in 1970 on the Dirham label, okay? Then they did 3 on Bell Records. Now, Tommy Albergo requested their first release, a tune written by Roger Cook and Roger Greenway and Tony McCauley. And this is arranged by Jerry Shurey. Now, the members at this time were Jerome Ramos, John Cheatham, Richard Pitts, and Donald Haywood. He was original with the Jerome Ramos. I know those two originals. And Donald Haywood is the lead singer on this. This record bubbled under on the Billboard charts at number 102, was number 9 on KKUA if you were listening in Honolulu, Hawaii. And there is there's a YouTube video of them doing this or singing this song over in England. You can check it out. This is from March 71. Touch of the 70s here, Miami Santi. The Fantastics, a.k.a. the Velours on Bell. It's called Something Old, Something New. This is going out to Tommy Albergo. Here you go, Tommy, for you.
something new, something born, something blue. Oh, oh,
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Tommy Albergo in our YouTube chat. You know, Big Dave Swinger, if you were in there, I missed you because I did not hit the live chat. I always forget. I do it on my mother's tablet, but I don't do it on my PC. But anyway, I just did it. So anyway, there you go. The Sound of the Fantastics, a.k.a. the Velours, from March of 1971. That's on the Bell record label. And that is Donald Haywood, the lead singer on that. Something Old, Something New. It's going out to Tommy Albergo. You know, there's a song by Lonnie Russ that's a cool tune on the 4J label called Something Old, Something New. It's a great record. Got to check it out. Maybe I'll play it on the Saturday night show, on the Sunday night show, I should say. Let us continue here for UK listener Simon Hayton in Kidwelly, Wales. And he requested this blues singer born McKinley Morganfield on April 4th of 1915. Okay, in Rolling Fork, Mississippi, but he would move to Chicago in 1943. So many releases he would have. I think he had over 50 for Leonard Chess's Chess record label. Now, Simon requested his 35th release, a song he wrote, okay, and the Rolling Stones did this tune in 1965 on their LP December Children and Everybody's. Is that the name of the LP? I would think. It's from July of 1960, going out to Simon Hayton. This is Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters on Chess. It's called Look What You've Done. Here you go, Simon, for you. Muddy Waters. Here we go.
Look what you done. Now look what you done. Now look what you done. Now look what you done. You left me here, the lonely one. And all I can say is look what you done. A broken heart, a worried mind. Baby, all the time. I once had a dream, but now I have none. You're taking your love and see what it done. The nightbird cries, the shadow falls, blue remembering, and I recall. Your love is my life, as warm as the sun. Night is gone, but see what you done. But it is okay, keep having your fun, because someday you pay for all you done.
There you go. That one there going out to UK listener Simon Hayton. They like that tune there in the YouTube chat room. That is Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters, July 1960. at the cusp of the 1960s there. That one there on Leonard Chess's Chess record label, Look What You've Done, is the name of the tune. And what I say, his 35th release on the Chess record label. Johnny G ain't bashful to play the blues here on a Wednesday evening. We are here on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. I wish you would consider subscribing to Johnny G's YouTube channel. The more, the merrier. And you can get your requests in at Vinyltreasures at AOL.com. You can talk to the DJ that way also. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for Steve B, SMB, in our YouTube chat room. He wants to send this tune out to Modest Mouse and the other chatters in the chat room here. This is on Berry Gordy Jr.'s Tamla record label. This is the 27th release, 27th of 50 releases, okay, for Mr. Stevie Wonder on the Tamla record label. This tune written by Ron Miller, who also produced it. Okay, let me see. And actually, Tom Baird also produced this with Ron Miller. This was another big hit. This charted number 9 on the Billboard chart, number 2 on the R&B chart. I got to get these early hits in early, folks, because they'll shut me down later in the program. And number 1 on WKYB in Hemingway, South Carolina, if you were ever there. And I bought this copy in Woolworths. We had a Woolworths here in town. They were 4 for $1. They were hits, okay, is what they were. And that's where I bought this. From September 1970, here is Mr. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder on Tamla Records, going out to Steve B in our YouTube chat. It's called Heaven Help Us All. Here you go, Steve, for you, Stevie Wonder.
Heaven help the child who never had a home. Heaven help the girl who walks the streets alone. Heaven help the roses if the bombs begin to fall. Heaven help us all. Heaven help the black man if he struggles one more day. Heaven help the white man if he turns his back away. Heaven help the man who kicks the man who has to crawl. Heaven help us all. Heaven help us all. Heaven help us all. Help us all. Heaven help us, Lord, hear our call when we fall. Oh, yeah. Heaven help the boy who won't reach 21. Heaven help the man who gave that boy a gun. Heaven help the people with their backs against the wall. Lord, heaven help us all. Heaven help us. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Oh, help us all, Lord. Oh, help us all. Lord, hear our call when we fall. Oh, help us all. Now lay me down before I go to sleep. In a troubled world, I pray the Lord to keep hatred from the mighty and the mighty from the small. Heaven help us all. That's what
you go. That one there by request for Steve B, SMB in our YouTube chat room. Sending that one out to Modest Mouse and the chatters there. The great Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder with a meaningful song there, really, from September 1970 on the Tamla record label. That was his, what did I say that was? His 27th release for the Tamla label. Heaven Help Us All is the name of the tune. Hope you're digging on the cool tunes here. We got another touch of the 70s here. By request for Ron Harry. I found this in the No Humidity basement. I told you I'm going through my 1970s 45s. I'm actually splitting them up. And because I collect do you believe I collect the Epic label into like the late 80s? I do. So I had this record here. Of course, this R&B singer-songwriter from West Point, Mississippi, was the first artist to really have a big hit on Berry Gordy Jr.'s Motown empire. If you remember the song "Money, That's What I Want," as it was done by Mr. Barrett Strong, okay, recorded for Anna and the Tamla record labels. But Ron requested a 70s song by him. This one released in July of 1973. A song he wrote. And he produced it. And he arranged it with Paul Reiser. His name is Barrett Strong. This charted number 78 on the R&B chart. Touch of the 70s here, July 73, going out to Ron Harry in our YouTube chat room. Barrett Strong on Epic Records. It's called Stand Up and Cheer for the Preacher. Here you go, Ron, for you, Barrett Strong.
Everybody stand up for the preacher.
There you go. That's a late one there from Barrett Strong going out to Ron Harry in our YouTube chat. You know, he began singing in 1959. He was still singing, I think, past 1973. That one there on the Epic record label, Barrett Strong, Stand Up and Cheer for the Preacher on the Epic record label for Ron Harry. You got to stand up and cheer for Johnny G, your Wednesday night disc jockey. Thank you all for being here. If you dig what I'm doing, please give Johnny G a thumbs up. Tell your friends about this program. This is our 60s get-together. And if you do have a request here, send it to Johnny G at Vinyltreasures at AOL.com. Let us continue here. And we have UK listeners in our chat room like Tony Crosby. Welcome, Tony Crosby. We missed you here. And I had a record to play for you for a while. I finally found it down in the no humidity basement. And this blue-eyed soul singer out of Camden, New Jersey, he was known as the Human Percolator. I percolate coffee here for my mother. I make it in the morning. I like the sound of percolating coffee in those Pyrex percolator pots. You know they are. We use a 9-cup, by the way. But he was known as the Human Percolator, first recording in 1962 for the Deborah label. But he recorded on a whole bunch of different labels during his career. Lawn Parkway, V-Tone, Atlantic, Open Kent, OR Match, Heritage, Paramount, 66 plus 6, Mellow, Mega, Bell, Midland International, Sound Gems, which I think was all the way in 1976. But this one is on Kama Sutra from February of 1968. His third of 3 on the Kama Sutra record label, a tune written by Howard Boggess and Neil Bryan, also produced by Howard Boggess and Harry Moffett. This is arranged by Horace Ott. If you see that name on the 45, you should buy it. Okay, this charted number 9 on WLAN if you were listening in Lancaster, Pennsylvania from February 68. For Tony Crosby in our YouTube chat, Mr. Billy Harner. Billy Harner with a tune called What About the Music? Here you go, Tony, for you, Billy Harner.
But it's just gone to waste.
Hey, hey, that's for Tony Crosby in our YouTube. Listen, eventually, if I say I have the record, I'll find it in the no humidity basement. It may be buried, but I'll find it. But there you go. That one there going out to Tony Crosby in our chat room, listening over in the UK at this wee hours of the morning there. That's February 68, the third release on the Kama Sutra label from Mr. Billy Harner. Billy Harner on Kama Sutra. What about the music? Well, what about the music? Johnny G plays the music here every Wednesday evening. I'll be back on Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m., 9 to midnight for the early 1950s. We'll stop around 1957. I'll return on Sunday for 1958 through the mid 1960s. So you can check out the program then. I'm going to try to do a 78 show next Thursday. We'll see how that goes. But you got to watch. You got to come to YouTube to see if the promo is up there. Okay, that's what we'll have to do. But anyway, let us continue here. And another loyal listener to the program is Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. This is a request for Adrian. This singer from the Bronx, New York. I played a record not too long ago. Who requested it? Was it Avatar? Somebody requested a record by him. He's best known for his Latin soul disco salsa tunes from the 1970s, though. And this is his debut single. He recorded for RCA Records, and this was released in December of 1966. He was using an alias at this time with his first record as Ray Page, Paige, but his real name is Ralphie Pagan. Of course, he had a terrible demise. He did. Who requested that Ralphie Pagan record? Somebody did. Was it Adrian? Was it you? I think maybe. And maybe you found out that I said this was him, possibly. I don't know. But this tune written by Larry Roberts. It's produced by Bob Cullen, arranged by Jimmy the Whiz Wisner. Okay, December 1966 for Adrian Viterbo. Ray Page, a.k.a. Ralphie Pagan, on RCA. It's called Don't Stop Now. Here you go, Adrian, for you. Scratchy.
It's not that I couldn't care for someone like you, but when you fall in love, you can win or lose. So baby, don't stop feeling the way that you do. Give me some time. Oh, baby, knows you may be mine.
There you go. That one there going out to Adrian Viterbo in our YouTube chat room. That is the sound of Ray Page. That is an alias. His real name is Ralphie Pagan. Ralphie Pagan from December 1966. Don't Stop Now is the name of the tune on the RCA record label. Now, okay, that is truly the intended A side of the 45. Well, we have somebody in the chat room. I just saw him. Was it, David Lee. Okay, David Lee, welcome to the program. I thought Mark Speck would be in because, well, I must have scared Mark Speck away from requesting the instant flip sides. You see, because I will allow flip sides, one flip side per requester in the chat room who did not send Johnny G a request, because I have to be fair, because I got lots of requests to play for the... I'm the only one that has the free reign on playing the flip sides here. But we're going to flip it over here. And I wonder, though, if this is the original version of the song. I think I played two versions of Ain't No Soul Left in These Old Shoes. Who did I play it by? Major Lance, and there was somebody else I played it by. I forget. Malcolm Baumgartner, I'm sure you know. But we're going to flip it over here and give a listen to this version. This version came out when? I think it was Major Lance who had the original. This one is this is from I lost my place. This is from December of 66. So this is at the end of the year. Okay, so let's give a listen to this version. We'll send it out as an instant request to David Lee in our YouTube chat room. This is, hold on a second, folks. This is Ray Page. Ray Page from December 66. This is a B-side. It's called Ain't No Soul Left in These Old Shoes. Anyway, well, here you go. Just instant requests for David Lee. Here you go, David, for you. Instant requests here on the Vinyltreasure Show for David Lee in our YouTube chat room. That is the B-side to Ray Page, Don't Stop Now, song entitled Ain't No Soul, parentheses, Left in These Old Shoes. And on the RCA record label, that is a Northern Soul tune, a cool dancing tune that they dance to over, or they, maybe they, I don't know, because I don't know how the scene is now, because there's a lot of... excuse me, looks like a lot of the 70s stuff goes for big bucks now. I don't know. Maybe these records go for. Listen, that's not in great shape. But what do you want for a dime? You know, you really can't go wrong. Anyway, Johnny G here for a Wednesday. Thank you all for being here. Let's fill a request now for listener Amy King in our YouTube chat room, and she is Johnny G's chat moderator. So you guys and gals must behave. Okay, and she requested this gal, born in Chicago, but she would move to Detroit, Michigan, and she was a member of the Meditation Singers, okay, and her real name, Lori Lee, but she recorded as Laura Lee. And her debut release came out on Rick Tick Records, but she would sign with Leonard Chess's Chess label for 7 releases. And Amy requested her second release. Amy has cool, eclectic taste, I will say. This is her second release, a tune written by Bobby Miller. This charted number 68 on Billboard, 13 on the R&B chart, and a big number 1 record if you were tuned into WKLR in Toledo, Ohio. And do we have any dirty men out there? Did you not wash your hands or something? Well, anyway, that's the name of the tune. This one from July 1967, going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room, Miss Laura Lee on chess. The song is called Dirty Man. Here you go, Amy, for you.
You a dirty, dirty man, and you got a dirty man. You a dirty, dirty man. You and that other woman are 2 of a kind. But you forgot one thing, baby. While you were doing me wrong, that I'm a good housekeeper. I'm going to take my broom and sweep all of the dirt, yes sir, out in the street. You a dirty, dirty man, full of so many dirty ways. You a dirty, dirty man. You've been hiding your little dirt all over this here place. Here's my chance, baby, to throw some mud in your face. 'Cause I'm a good housekeeper. I'm going to take my broom and sweep all of the dirt, yes I am, out in the street. Boy, I'm cleaning up my old house, fast as I can, Daddy. It's time to make everything spick and span. You a dirty, dirty man. Oh, you done me dirty for so many years, yes you did. You a dirty, dirty man. And I'm tired of you and your woman and your dog too, yes I am. You a dirty, dirty man. Oh, get out of my house and don't never, 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 never come back. You a dirty, dirty man. Oh, I'm tired.
Well, there you go. That one there going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. That is a cool tune there. I lost my place. Yeah, here we go. That one there from July 1967. Laura Lee on the Chess record label. Her second release for Chess, Dirty Man, is the name of the tune. Johnny G not tolerating any dirty men in my YouTube chat room. Okay, she would have later releases on Cotillion and Hot Wax. Had a whole bunch. I saw on the, well, I found a whole bunch of Hot Wax 45s. I did. Now, let us continue here. One other person, and I didn't know, I should have pulled one out for Ed Brown, because he was one of the other listeners that I missed on last week's show for a request. But let me find where this is. Here we go. So let's fill a request for Ed Brown. Ed, what you have for dinner? I have porterhouse steaks on Saturday before I do the show. Today I had like a chicken and broccoli that my mother made over rice. that was my dinner tonight. But anyway, let us fill a request for listener Ed Brown. Are you familiar with a 1974 #1 national hit? Okay, on the 20th Century Fox label called Kung Fu Fighting. You know that record? That was one of the other records that my youngest brother Michael would like. You think he would, because he bought that record too. I mean, I had my own copy, but he liked that record too. It was done by Carl Douglas. Okay, he was from Kingston, Jamaica. He formed a group in 1964, and in December of 66, this was his debut 45. Really? Okay, this was his debut 45. His first of two on the OK record label, and this is a request for Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. He co-wrote this with Pierre Tubbs, who also produced it, from December 66, going out to Ed Brown, Carl Douglas, and the Big Stampede on OK Records. The song is called Crazy Feeling. Here you go, Ed, for you, Carl Douglas.
Well, all right. Hey, come on, let's go now. All right. Let me tell you, champ, I feel fine. Gonna feel all right, man. Oh, yeah. You know that's good. Come on now.
Okay, there you go. Early Carl Douglas. Early Carl Douglas here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Ed Brown in our YouTube chat room. This first of two on the OK record label, Carl Douglas and the Big Stampede. Crazy Feeling is the name of the tune. Hopefully Johnny G not giving you a crazy feeling, just a feeling to subscribe and like Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show as we go to 5,000 subscribers. We'll try to get to that. That would be really cool, wouldn't it, folks? It would. But let us continue here now. Let's fill a request for a listener Avatar in our YouTube chat room, as Avatar requested the Iceman. You know who the Iceman is? Okay. Is Jerry Butler. He was known as the Iceman, and he was sometimes called, as he was sometimes called, we'll say. But he was, of course, originally the lead of the Impressions, dating back to 1958. He went solo in 1959 with releases on VJ and also Falcon/Abner Records. But he would move over to the parent VJ Records in 1960. Had 27, in 1960. And have 27 releases through, that many? Through 1966. Now, Avatar requested the B-side to his second release. It was a song he wrote together with Curtis Mayfield. This is the B-side of really his first solo effort called He Will Break Your Heart. That was a national hit for him, number 7 on the Billboard chart. This was this charted regionally. This was a number 4 record on WOOK in Washington, D.C. This one released in August of 1960. The Iceman, Jerry Butler for Avatar. Charles Ellis in our YouTube chat room. Jerry Butler with Thanks to You. Here you go, Avatar, for you, Jerry Butler.
And my way of living, and all of my life, I will be giving thanks to you. For being true, and loving me, just loving me as I love you. You took my heart, and possess my soul. In you I find warmth when so-called friends turn cold. Forevermore, whoa, whoa. When things get tough, we'll have each other, and I believe, I really do believe that that's enough. Thanks to you.
right, folks. B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Charles Ellis, a.k.a. Avatar, in our YouTube chat room. That's the second release for the Iceman, Jerry Butler, on the VJ record label, Thanks to You. That's the flip side of He Will Break Your Heart. That one there released in August of 1960. Let us continue here for a Wednesday evening. Now we're going to fill a request for a listener Busta Bass in our YouTube chat room. Okay. Well, he didn't request this particular tune. He requested the song. Okay, but we're going to hear the original, and then we're going to hear the cover version of the tune. Okay, so we'll do that, and I'll play them back to back. Up first is the original version of this song, done from this gal from Atlanta, Georgia. She began singing at the early age of 6. Okay, her real name, Brenda Mae Tarpley. Okay, she scored her first monster hit in 1959 for the Decca record label. If you know a song called Sweet Nothings. Barbara whispers in my ears, Sweet Nothings. But she had tons and tons of releases for the Decca record label. Okay, between beginning in from 1956 through June of 1972, when Decca became MCA Records. Okay, and she continued through 1986, believe it or not. All country, though, really. But lots of country singles during those years, but not all. And Busta requested a cover of this song, but I figured let's give a listen to the original first, and then we'll play the cover. Okay, this tune written by David Wilkins, this version, okay, charted number 11 on the Billboard chart, number 18 on Cashbox, and this was a number 1 record on WKLO in Louisville, Kentucky. So up first is the original version from September 1966, as done by Brenda Lee on Decca. Then we're going to follow it up with Busta's request. This singer from Memphis, Tennessee. He was the he was the lead singer of a vocal group called the Four Kings that recorded for the Stomper Time label. So if you listen to my Saturday or my weekend show, you'll hear that's a rare record he does on the Stomper Time label. They had 2 on the label. I only have one of them. The other one is impossible to find. But he would go solo in 1965. He signed with High Records, had 10 releases on the label, and the cover of this tune by Brenda Lee was his 4th release, okay, which charted number 29 on WLOK in Memphis, Tennessee, and came out in November of 1966. So it is a true cover version of the tune. But up first, the original from September 66. Here is Brenda Lee on Decca Records with her tune called Coming On Strong. And we'll follow it up with Busta's request. Here you go.
Feel
There you go. That one there by request. For Busta Bass in our YouTube chat. Memphis Town there, Memphis Horns. So good sounding. Don Bryant there, November 1966 release on the High record label. His rendition of the tune coming on strong. His fourth release, fourth of 10 for High Records. Prior to that, we heard the original version is done by Miss Brenda Lee, September 66 on Decca Records. Johnny G here spinning my 60s 45s. Copyright police are finally out in full force here, and that is not a good thing, but let us continue here. Let's fill a request now for listener Ansray Thomas in our YouTube chat room as we go to another touch of the 70s. This is a 1970 release here for this group out of Philadelphia. They were a trio. They were called the Odds and Ends was the name of the group, and they had 5 releases on a label called Today Records. Now, this was their debut single. Okay, the group included James Grand, Larry Butler, and his sister Wanda Butler, who is the lead on this. This charted number 38 on the Billboard R&B chart, and this was a big number 5 record if you were listening to KLRO in San Diego, California. Let's go to July of 1970. This is going out to Ansray Thomas in our YouTube chat room. They're called The Odds. Was it the? Yes. They're called The Odds and Ends on Today Records, and the tune is called Let Me Try. Here you go, Ansray, for you, The Odds and Ends. Listen, I played this song on the on the show before. That's a cool record. Cool record for 10 cents. Listen, that's a great tune there. There you go. That one there going out to Ann's Ray. I lost my... What happened to the... hold on a second, folks. Yeah, here we go. That's July 1970. That's the sound of the Odds and Ends. And that's with Wanda Butler on lead. That one, their debut single on the Today record label, "Let Me Try," is the name of the tune. Johnny G, you're letting Johnny G try to get you addicted to the Vinyl Treasure Show. I know a lot of you can't get enough of Johnny G. Watching all my archives, you should see what happens. They go. So when you watch some of the older shows. Okay, I get a copyright notification. They actually, I forget, one of the old ones, they blocked it. And I only had, like, at the time, 283 views on it. So, and I could not remove the song. It was ridiculous. So with this AI stuff, it was crazy. Like the last show, they blocked, I forget what it was. They blocked one record, was it Cindy Scott that I played? They allowed it in the UK, so all my listeners in the UK were able to, which is my second biggest market, but the US and Canada could not view the song. They couldn't do it. But anyway, there you go. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request for UK listeners. This is for, what did I do with it? Darn it, Johnny, I lost it. Yeah, here we go. This is for Paul and Kevin in Yorkshire. Did I say that right, Malcolm? Yorkshire. Got a number of listeners in the Yorkshire area. And this trio from Philadelphia, okay, I have featured them here before on the 60s edition. First recording for the Swan label, okay, and you may know their biggest hit from 1963, a cool record they do called Who Do You Love, okay? But they would sign with ABC Paramount in 1964 for 6 releases. I don't have them all. I have most of them. Here is their third release. Okay, the group included George Carner, Joe Livingston, and the female lead singer, her name Carol Jackson. Collectively, they were known as the Sapphires. And this tune, written by Jimmy the Whiz, it's arranged by Jimmy the Whiz Wisner. This is produced by Jerry Ross. This charted number 96 on Cashbox, 77 on Billboard, 33 on the Billboard R&B chart, and this was a big number 7 record if you were tuned into WIBG in Philadelphia, PA, from March 65. This is going out to Paul and Kevin in Yorkshire. The Sapphires with Gotta Have Your Love. Here you go, Paul and Kevin, for you, the Sapphires.
Your love.
There you go. Sound of the Sapphires here. Hold on a second, folks. Let me get to my delisting here. I want to make sure I have, I think that's who it is, right? I'm just checking to see who requested this very rare record that we got coming up next. And well, Copyright Police were out on the Sapphires. I don't think they, so let's see, David Milfred. Okay, hold on a second, folks. Let me just get to, well, let's announce the record here so I don't mess this up. So there you go. That one there going out to Paul and Kevin in Yorkshire. Did I say it right? I used to say Yorkshire, but it's Yorkshire. Okay. That is March 1965, the great sound of the Sapphires on the ABC Paramount record label. Gotta Have Your Love. There you go, Paul and Kevin, for you. And we continue here for, hold on, let me see, David A. And this is B. Johnny G's got to get his eyes checked. I got to get something in for Ben. And this is page 5. Where's page 6? Ow. I was cleaning 45s today, and I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome because my wrist is killing me. Where is page 7, man? Dave. Here we go. Damn. Okay. Now, this is a very expensive 45. Greg Surik sold me this. Somewhere, it's 4 figures. I don't know exactly where it fell into the mix, but this singer is from Detroit, Michigan. This is for David Milfred, okay? And this is not an easy record to find. I think both sides are good. David, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the side that you requested. This is on a label called Bevel, B-E-V-A-L, which is out of Detroit, Michigan. Now, the artist, his name is Tony Daniels. Now, this tune written by Gladys Storball, produced by Bob Brown, okay, and he also recorded as Reggie Lamont in 1965 on the Blue Rock record label, but this is prior to that. He would become a member of the Fabulous Apollos that recorded for the Valtone label, and he also recorded as Tony Daniels on Sport Records in 1967. Okay, and his name, this one released in November of 1964. Let's give a listen to Tony Daniels on Bevel Records. The song is called Drip Drop. This is going out to David Milfred. Here you go, David, for you, a rare 45.
Back
Yeah, rare soul 45s here for a Wednesday evening. That one there going out to David Milford. I'm telling you, Greg charged me a lot of money for that record. It was probably somewhere around $1,000 or so, I think it was. But this Stone Mint copy of this record, and so when you look at those prices on Discogs, you got to be careful because they average in, I think, a VG or G copy with whatever. But it's not that easy to find this record. Okay, it's called Drip Drop is the name of the tune, produced by Bob Brown, and it's Bevel 501. Let's play the flip side here, and Greg was notorious for finding records like this and calling me up to sell them to me. But anyway, so let's flip over. That one there going out to listener David Milford in our YouTube chat room. So that's Drip Drop there. I'm trying to see if this was the A-side. 442 is the Matrix. This is 441. Maybe this was the A. Maybe this is the A-side. Not always, but how I look at it is the lower Matrix number, especially if they're consecutive, is I think the first side. But not so when there's big differences in between the Matrix numbers, because they probably put like an older master behind something that is relatively new. That's what I say. But let's flip it over here and give a listen to the flip side of this instant request. Well, actually, I think he did mention, David, about the flip side here. But this side is called I Won't Cry. His name is Tony Daniels, and a vocal group here on the Bevel record label. This one going out to David Milford. Here you go, David, for you. I Won't Cry. Okay, there you go. That's Mr. Tony Daniels. Tony Daniels, I Won't Cry with a vocal group backing him up on that. That one there going out to David Milford in our YouTube chat room. November 64 release on the Bevel record label. And we heard the flip side also earlier. Drip Drop is the name of the tune. A very rare record to find. Of course, you were correct. No copyright police on something like that. I think I'll get away with this one too, possibly. And it's a request for listener Joseph Smith in our YouTube chat room, a.k.a. Oldies Fan. And I feature this artist often here on the 60s and also the 50s edition. Originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, but he was raised in Buffalo, New York. And he would sing with a group called the Vibra Harps back in 1956. They recorded for the Beach label, but I don't think he recorded that. I don't think he recorded with the group, though, but he was with the group. But he would sign with Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. Okay, had some great releases on Deluxe with and without vocal groups. Followed the records following on a bunch of different labels. Okay, but Joe requested his third of 4 on Gateway Records, which was out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And this tune he co-wrote with James Dallas. Now, this charted number 5 on WMPP in Chicago, Illinois from April 1965. Let's give a listen to Donnie Elbert. Donnie Elbert for Joseph Smith. It's called A Little Piece of Leather. Here you go, Joseph, for you, Donnie Elbert.
She's a little piece of leather, and she's well put together. She's my lover, and she sets my soul on fire. She's my baby, I love her so, and I'm never gonna let her go. Let me hear you say yeah, 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 yeah. She's a little piece of leather, and she's well put together. She's the apple of my eye. She's my sweetie pie. Yeah, yeah. She's my baby, and I need her so, and I'm never gonna let her go. Let me hear you say yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, now she's a little piece of leather, and she's well put together. Yeah, yeah. She's my cupcake, and don't you make no mistake. She's my baby, and I love her so, and I'm never gonna let her go. Let me hear you say yeah, 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 yeah. She's my little piece of leather, and she's well put together. She's mine, and she sets my soul on fire. She's the apple of my eye. She's my sweetie pie.
There you go. April 1965 release there for Mr. Donnie Elbert. Donnie Elbert on the Gateway record label out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His third of 4 releases for Gateway Records. Going out to a listener oldies fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. A Little Piece of Leather is the name of the tune. And he does have some really great tunes into. I think I have one from the 70s for Ed Brown in the back over here. But let us continue now. Let's fill a request for listener Edmund Williams. Okay. And this next singer, born in Nashville, Tennessee, but he would relocate to Canada, and he was considered to be the pioneer. Charlene, where'd you get this information? I want to say I don't want to say that. I'm going to say he was a female impersonator. I don't want to say what Charlene's got there. You got that off of WikiLeaks. I'm not putting that. But he was a female impersonator. Okay, back in the late 1950s and in the early 1960s. Now, his debut single was released on the Cookin' label. Would get picked up by Sue Records. And wait a minute. Was this his debut single, Charlene? I would think it is. No, it's not his debut single because he sang earlier. But anyway, this is his first of two on the Sue label. Okay. His name, Jackie Shane. Okay. And he passed away on February 21st, 2019 in his sleep. And, well, Charlene's got her. Charlene's got her. I say he's a he. Anyway, but I'm not being politically correct. This bubbled under at number 124, was number 4 on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland. This tune written by William Bell, I think. Okay, yes it is. Let's go to December of 1962 by request for Edmund Williams. Jackie Shane on Sue Records. It's called Any Other Way. Here you go, Edmund, for you, Jackie Shane.
Here you come again. And you say that you're my friend, but I know why you're here. She wants to know how I feel. Tell her that I'm happy. Tell her that I'm gay. Tell her I wouldn't have it any other way. Talking since we've been apart, and when I pass I hear them whisper, there he goes with a broken heart. But when you see my baby, here's what you say. Tell her I wouldn't have it any other way. That's all I got to say, my friend. Now we'd better say goodbye. I think you'd better go right now, or you might see me cry. But when you see my baby, this is what you say. Tell her I wouldn't have it any other way. No other way. I wouldn't have it, baby. No other way. I just won't have it, baby. I just won't have it.
That's December 1962 release there. That one there going out to Edmund Williams. Jackie Shane, the first of two on Juggy Murray's Sue record label, Any Other Way. This side has the X on it, and also requested the flip side of the 45. So let's play the flip side here for Edmund Williams. Put this on. Here we go. This side written by Titus Turner, who let me see, the tune written by Titus Turner. This was first done by Ray Charles, did it back in 1960 on ABC Paramount Records. Okay, and what, Charlene? What is this, Charlene? Music by Frank Motley and crew. So they're backing her up on this, I guess. December 1962. Let's give it a spin. This is the B-side to Any Other Way. Jackie Shane. It's called Sticks and Stones on the Sue label. This is for Edmund Williams. Here you go, Edmund.
People talking, trying to break us up. Why can't they let us be? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but now talk don't bother me. People talking, trying to break us up when they know that I love you so. That I don't care what the people may say. I'll never, never let you go. I've been abused deep down in my heart. I've been abused. I've been abused, and I've been scorned. People talking, trying to break us up. I said they scandalizing my name. Shiny thing just to make me feel bad, and anything to make me shame. Trying to break us up when they know that I love you so. That I don't care what the people may say. I'll never, never let you go. Said I know, yes I know. Every day, just a little bit more. Come on, baby. I wanna tell you about it. I just gotta tell you about it. Baby, guess what I wanna say? I want to say that I love you. Baby, I love you. Deep down in my heart, I ain't nothing but a fool for you. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Okay, B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Edmund Williams. You heard the A and B side of the first of two for Jackie Shane on Sue Records. That tune called Sticks and Stones, December 62 release. Prior to that, we heard Any Other Way, and that is Jackie Shane on Sue Records for Edmund Williams. Let us continue now. Let's go to Philadelphia. I think he's from Philadelphia, this singer. No, actually, it is not. I made a mistake. This singer born in Norfolk, Virginia. This is a request for Gabe Hirschman, okay, in our YouTube chat room. But he was raised in New York City, started recording back in 1961 for the Leopard record label, had releases on other labels, Ascot, Donnell, Parkway Bell, ABC, and GSF. Best known for his 1970 hit on ABC Records, Hey There, Lonely Girl. But this is his first of six he recorded for the Parkway label out of Philadelphia, a song he co-wrote. This charted number 57 on Billboard, 47 on Cashbox, 17 on the R&B chart, and a big number 2 record on KDKA, if you were listening, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, from September 65, going out to Gabe Hirschman. Here is Eddie Holman. Eddie Holman on Parkway. It's called This Can't Be True. Here you go, Gabe, for you. Eddie Holman.
Your love for me, girl.
there you go. The great Eddie Holman. Eddie Holman there going out to Gabe Hirschman in our YouTube chat room there, September 1965. It's on the Parkway record label. This Can't Be True is the name of the tune. That's his first of 6 for Parkway Records. Lots of great tunes by Mr. Eddie Holman. Let us continue here. Let's fill a request now. Copyright police, they're going to get me. Let's just hope Johnny G can get through midnight. That's the goal. And then it's pot luck. If I get through midnight and then they shut me down, okay, this is what you're going to do. You're going to wait till it comes back, because I'm going to play one more song and that'll close out the show if they shut me down. If they don't, we're ending at 12:30. That's the latest. I can't do a marathon show like I did the last time, try to get all your requests in. If I don't get them in on this show, they're going to be first next Wednesday. That's how I have to work it, unless you want me to come back tomorrow night, which is not going to be good for me. I got to do my taxes. But anyway, so that's how we're going to have to swing it, folks, okay? So let us continue here. So let's fill a request now for listener G-Dog, a.k.a. Graylin, in our YouTube chat room, as we go back out to California for this duo. They are Bob and Earl, okay, with the... They both were members of the Hollywood Flames, as Bobby Bird and Earl Nelson, first recording back in 1957 for Class Records. And in 1962, Earl recruited a second Bob, okay, and his name was Bobby Ralph, who you heard earlier in the show, by the way. I played him as Bobby Garrett, right? But anyway, so... who led several L.A. groups back in the 1950s, like the Laurels, I said this, the Upfronts, Valentino and the Lovers, etc., not to mention solo efforts. But they had 2 releases. This Bob and Earl had 2 releases on the Mirwood record label. This is the first. This tune produced by Fred Smith and arranged by Gene Page. And it's by request for Grayland from May 66. Here is Bob and Earl. It's called Dancing Everywhere. Here you go, Grayland, for you, Bob and Earl.
Every time that I turn on my radio, let me tell you, baby, I get the feeling, ooh, that I wanna go. Good Lord, now when I'm all alone,
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to Graylin, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Bob and Earl, their first of two on Mirwood Records out of California, May 1966. Dancing Everywhere is the name of the tune. We're dancing all over the place here as, listen, you know that song by Brooke Benton, It's Just a Matter of Time? I got that feeling is what it is. But anyway, let's continue to go here. Let's fill a request now for listener Akubia Fayeep, okay? As you all know, this singer from Washington, D.C., been featuring him. L.A. Arch has been requesting a whole bunch of his tunes, but this is one, Arch, you did not request, okay? And he had 19 releases on Leonard Chess's Chess record label. Now, Akubia requested his 11th release on the label, a tune written by Sheena DeMille and Sugar Pie DeSanto. They wrote this tune. It's produced by Billy Davis. Let's go to December of 1965 for the Fat Man, Billy Stewart. Billy Stewart on Chess Records, going out to Akubia. The song is called Mountain of Love. Here you go, Akubia, the great Billy Stewart.
Come and I climb with a bee to my mountain of love. Hey, let's get away from all the people below, girl. Yeah. So if your love is strong as mine, follow my instructions. I wanna tell you how much I love you and that I care, girl, yeah. Take you in my arms and hold you without a stop, hope, or a stare, girl, oh, I say that right. We cannot be alone, don't you know I said just the two of us. Take it back now. There's so much we cannot do. If I'm out of love, you would only try. So, but I love you. Come with me to my mountain over love. Oh, baby, won't you come and go with me?
Okay, the great sound there of Billy Stewart there. John G getting caught here. And that one there going out to listener Akubia, December 65. Billy Stewart on the Chess record label. Mountain of Love is the name of the tune. That's his 11th release for the Chess record label. Billy Stewart, a big favorite here on the Vinyltreasure Show. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. You got to be signed in to YouTube in order to do that. You can make up an account. You got to they'll give you a handle, make up a handle name. You don't have to come into chat. You just have to subscribe. That's all. And click that like button. You can hit the drop down there to get all notifications when Johnny G goes live. They should send you an email, but you have to check off that box to get all notifications. That should be how it works. Let us continue here. We'll continue. The Copyright Police not out on that record, so that's a good thing. And I don't think they'll be out on this one either, as we fill the requests for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room. This singer first recording as the lead singer of the Del Kings. The Del Kings that recorded for the Renko label back in 1962. He would go solo in late 1965, recording for Anthony Renfro's Renfro label, which is out of Los Angeles, California. And this is his second of 5 on Renfro Records. And it's a song that he co-wrote. This is arranged by Arthur Wright. Let's go back to October of 1966. This is for Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat. His name is Carl Henderson. He's got some great records. Carl Henderson on Renfro. It's called I Love You So. Here you go, Leonard, for you, Carl Henderson.
I want you to know, I want you to know, yeah, I want you to know that I love you so. Just remember, baby, that I love you so. And I'm trying to tell you how much I care. I tried so hard not to make you cry. You told me you loved me, but you told me a lie. I want you to know, baby, that I love you the best. And if you'd only tell me you love me, my heart would be at a rest. Help me, baby. Come on now. Hey. I tried so hard not to make you cry. But you know you told me you love me. Honey, you told me a lie. I love you in the morning, I love you at night. I wanna love you, pretty mama, if it's all right now. Come on, baby, I wanna hear you say this. Come on, baby, 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 baby. Oh yeah. Take it easy, baby. Oh, na.
Okay, there you go. That one there going out to listener Leonard Mancini in our YouTube chat room. That's the sound of Carl Henderson, his second of 5 on the Renfro record label from October 1966. I Love You So is the name of the tune. Got so many great records tonight. My listeners, they sent me some great requests. I have to thank you all. I really got to thank all the listeners for helping Johnny G get to 4,000 subscribers last Sunday evening. So I want to thank everybody for that. As YouTube contacted me and they said that they like what's happening to my channel, making whatever impressions are. I don't know what that is. But I wish I could. Amy's telling me, John G, you got to do some shorts. I don't have time to do shorts. Well, it's not warm enough to wear shorts yet. But anyway, I'm talking about shorts for the YouTube page. You know, when there's other things, I just don't have time to do it. Johnny G just trying to juggle everything here. And now I got to worry about Barbara's mother. She's in the hospital, and she isn't doing well. They told me she's got sepsis, so that is not good. I hope she gets better. So hopefully they should be sending her home for that, but we need to pray for Barbara's mother. But anyway, let us continue here, and let's fill a request for L.A. Arch in our YouTube channel. Here we go. And, yes, wait, what page is this? It's page 14, and it should be page 13. Hold on, L.A. Arch here, as I lost my place. Major Lance. Yeah, 14, 13. Where's 13? Charlene, how do you have this playing here? Page 12. I had it here. Anyway, here we go. So, let's fill a request for L.A. Arch, the singer from Winters. I play him enough. Winterville, Mississippi, would sign with OK Records in 1962. He had 18 releases on the OK record label through 1968. This is his fourth release. Well, actually, we're going to play the B-side first. Well, Arch, I can play the A-side too, but we'll play the B-side first, okay? Because that shouldn't affect the copyright police. But this is the B-side to his fourth release. But I think I like this side better anyway too. This tune written by the singer and Otis LaVille and Walter Bowie, and produced by Carl Davis, arranged by Cliff Davis. This did chart regionally, too. This charted number 7 on WEBB, if you were listening in Baltimore, Maryland, from December 1963. Mr. Major Lance. Major Lance on OK Records. Cool tune. It's a B-side. It's called Sweet Music. This is going out to listener L.A. Arch. Here you go, Arch, for you, Major Lance.
Why do my heart skips a beat? What makes the soul come out of me? Somebody's really gotta tell me what makes this music sound so sweet. Sweet music, sweet music. What puts the rhythm all in my feet? They start to pack with every beat. It's a strange, strange feeling, but it's real. It gives me such a great big thrill. Could it be the beat of the drum? Could it be the horn, the charm? The end of the time they are great. They really put the rhythm up today. I've got to really know why. Some of the music bring tears to my eye. The motion really sparks the flame in my soul. Like love to music, it won't go. Sweet music. Listen to the music. Mellow music. But never ain't losing to my mellow music. Give me my music.
Yeah, B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. The great sound of Major Lance. Major Lance on the OK record label. That is his fourth release, right? I said his fourth release. Yeah, that is the B-side, a song entitled Sweet Music. Arch, we're going to play the A-side for you because Busta Bass sang it out in the chat room. So we'll do that. So Busta's singing before I play the record. Okay. Listen. You play the instrument. You can play your instruments too, by the way, those of you that play instruments during the show. You should try that. But anyway, or have you listen, Busta, when you come here to the studio, bring your stuff. Okay, bring your bass, and we'll play here in the background here. We'll play the records. Anyway, let's give a listen to the A side of the 45. Let's see how this works, Arch, because I got copyright out, and we made it till 12 o'clock. Remember, if I get shut down, those of you that are watching, got a big crowd here tonight. So if I get shut down, you're going to see a blank screen. So you're going to be sitting on your sofa, and it's going to go completely blank. Okay? You got to give it like 30 seconds because they tell me, YouTube says, if you don't remove that record, okay, and then your stream will be, your stream will come back, but I let it play out. Of course, it shows up on the archive. So when you come back after the chat posts, you'll be able to see it in its entirety. Don't ask me why. AI is loony. But so then that'll be the last record, and then I will play one more as I sign off. That's how it'll go. But I'm just thinking this may be the one, but we'll see. Let's flip over and give a listen to the intended A side of that Major Lance tune, Sweet Music, which is a great record. This side's good too because this charted number 5 on Billboard, and this was a big number 1 R&B hit. Okay, it was also number 1 on WUST in Bethesda, Maryland, and a tune written by Curtis Mayfield. He was tremendous, Curtis Mayfield. And this one here produced by Carl Davis, arranged by Johnny Pate from December 1963. This is the intended A-side. Major Lance with is the name of the tune. Here you go, L.A. Arch, for you, Major Lance.
Walking through the park, it wasn't quite dark. There was a man sitting on a bench. Out of the crowd as his head lowly bowed, he just moaned and it made no sense. He just go Guess I was born with the curious mind. I asked this man just what did he mean when he moaned and be so kind, and he just go
There you go. That one there going out to, wow, we got through almost the whole song. They just came out at this. Well, you see, there's a second delay from what I see on this, on my screen to what I see coming through on the thing. And they came out. It says, heads up. We've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. That's why if you go to any of the live podcasting shows that are on YouTube, anything, it could be any topic or whatever, they rarely play music unless it's AI generated because they'll get they won't get a copyright strike, but they won't be able to monetize their video. And sometimes they make lots of money on the advertisements and whatnot. I don't allow that. They asked me to insert ads during the live show. I said, no way. Not when you shut me down. There's no way that I'm doing that. If you said that I can play every record I like, I can play my hits and whatnot and have free reign, it's a different story. But they don't do that. They don't. So I'm not allowing it. And I don't care. This is a labor of love for Johnny G. I don't care about the money, to be honest with you, even though I spend lots of money on the 45s. But anyway, there you go for L.A. Arch. Great sound of Major Lance, December 1963, his fourth release for the OK record label. Is the name of the tune. So I got my sister to buy pistachio ice cream. It was on sale. It was Haagen-Dazs. I think that's real ice cream because you never know out there when you buy it. So she told me that she bought it, which was in New Jersey. She picked it up, and she likes it now. So I guess that's what made me think of this, food. And Johnny G, that should be furthest from my mind. Anyway, let us continue here. Let's fill a request for listener Joe Carrera in our YouTube chat. And thank you, Joe, for your emails. And listen, folks, I enjoy reading all the emails and all the chatter I get from my listeners. So I want to thank everybody for that. It really is fun to receive your emails. And I told you people out there that are emailing me how much I enjoy your emails. I do. So thank you for that. You can email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. This is a most unusual show done the Johnny G way. And let's continue here for Joe Carrera. This singer, he's from New Orleans, Louisiana, first recording as a member of the Gondoliers, which is a good record if you have it on from 1958. They recorded for Joe Ruffino's Rick label. That was down in Louisiana. Now, he would go solo in 1959 with other releases on the Rick label. I Won't Cry, I think, was his first solo release, his first of 11 for Rick. Then he ended up on labels like Watch, which this record originally came out on. I think you said that, Joe, right? On the Watch label. Ron, Dynamics, Gone, Pacemaker, and on Shelby Singleton's SSS International, which would pick this up from the Watch record label. And let's see. This is his first of 12, Charlene, on SSS International. It's interesting. A tune written by Eddie Miller and Dub Williams and Robert Yount. This was first done, this record, originally done back in 1950 by the Eddie Miller Orchestra on 4-Star. Okay, wasn't it a vocal, Charlene, though? But we know this record by Engelbert Humperdinck recorded this. Didn't what's her name release me? Esther Phillips recorded this on the Lennox record label. I'm pretty sure this was recorded by a bunch of people, but this one charted number 82 on Billboard, 34 on the R&B chart, and this was a number 11 record if you were listening to KALO out of Little Rock, Arkansas, from October 1968, going out to Joe Carrera in our YouTube chat room, Mr. Johnny Adams, and his rendition of the tune, Release Me. Here you go, Joe, for you, Johnny Adams.
I don't love you anymore.
what's the matter, baby? But girl, release me. If you don't want me, if you're just trying to use me, why don't you just let me go? Maybe you didn't hear what I said that time, baby. I want to say it one more time.
Cover tunes here on the we'll call it cover tunes. When did Engelbert Humperdinck's come out, though? Might have been, maybe it was around, well, this is October 68. That might be about the time it came out. But there you go. That's Johnny Adams' version on SSS. That's Shelby Singleton's SSS International label. Release Me is the name of the tune. That's going out to listener Joe Carrera in our YouTube chat room. Johnny G, not releasing you, not yet. We got to get to the bottom of the hour. We are, and they are. The copyright police are out. Let's I'm trying to get some in here. If I don't play your request, tonight, it's going to be first on the next show. That's all I can tell you, unless I come back tomorrow. But that ain't going to work because I got too much stuff to do. Tomorrow's Thursday. That's my shopping day, and Friday is pulling out records for Saturday and Sunday. So anyway, Johnny G is all taken up. Let's fill a request now for listener Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat room. And Gary requested this singer originally from Arkansas, but he would relocate to Compton, California. Now, he originally sang lead with a vocal group called The Symbols. They recorded in 1962 on the Amazon record label. He would go solo for signing with VJ Records, have 3 releases on the label. This is his first. Now, this isn't the A-side, because I'm going to play the A-side too, but this side rarely gets played, Gary. Great choice here. This is the B-side to his first. Okay, we were going to give a listen to the flip, which would be his biggest hit, I guess we'll call it. But he wrote the tune together with Freeman King. This is produced by Richard Parker. His name is Fred Hughes, okay? Fred Hughes, May 65. This is a B-side to his first on VJ, going out to Gary McClendon in our YouTube chat. It's called Love Me, Baby. Here is Fred Hughes for Gary McClendon. Here you go, Gary, for you.
If I had a choice of everything in this world, and you, baby, do you know I would choose you, yeah, 'cause you mean more to me than anything could ever be. Your love is a treasure in itself, and I don't want nothing else, as long as you love me, baby. You love me, baby. If my decision was all the pearls in the sea, and you, baby, don't you know it would be so easy, yeah. inside me, I'm a king. But without it, I'm not anything. Without the sweet love that you're giving, oh, life would not be worth living. I want you to love me, baby. Oh, love me, sugar, yeah. Early in the morning.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Isn't that interesting? It took a while for the AI to identify that song, so they came out really late toward the end of it, which is interesting. I don't know what they're doing with this AI stuff, but anyway, there you go. Cool B-side there for Mr. Fred Hughes, his first of 3 on VJ Records, May 1965. Love Me Baby is the name of the tune. Let's give a listen to the flip side here, because I like this. I saw him do this on I think the clip is still on YouTube. It was a check out on Shivery. It was a show out on the West Coast where they would have these acts. You stand on the stage and the kids would be dancing around them. Pretty cool. There's lots of cool videos there of lots of the people from the mid-1960s. I think it was Shivery. Yeah, I think that's what it was. But let's flip it over, okay, because I have a clip of him doing this side, and I like this side. It's the ballad side from May 65. This is the A side of that. We just heard Love Me Baby. This is the A side. It's called Ooh Wee Baby, I Love You. This is Johnny G's bonus pick, Fred Hughes on the VJ label. Here you go. Well, folks, I told you that eventually it was going to happen. Right in the middle of that great song, too, by the way. But I knew it was going to happen, and it came at a appropriate time too. It's 12:27. But anyway, there you go. That was a bonus pick for Johnny G by I lost my place here for Gary McClendon. That is Ooh Wee Baby, I Love You. What happened to my sheet here? Hold on a second, folks. It should be coming back momentarily. E-F. E-F. Here we go. from May of 1965, Fred Hughes on the VJ record label. That is a flip side of Love Me Baby. That is that side, that's called Ooh Wee Baby I Love You, Mr. Fred Hughes, Johnny G's pick. Well, anyway, that's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G, listening to these cool 45s as requested by you. If you do have a request for a future Vinyl Treasure Show, please email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the contact number. If I have the 45 in my collection, I'll feature it for you here if it fits the format of the show, because I am the final say when it comes to playing records here on the program. But I apologize for the show being blocked, those of you that were happily enjoying the show, but hopefully it'll be back momentarily. But I want to thank Charlene for all your help. Thank you, Charlene, for helping Johnny G on the show, as she always does. Charlene is my administrative assistant. She puts up with a lot of my abuse, and I don't really want to do that, but I want to thank Charlene for all her help. And she has been such a great help for me over the years for a long, long time. But anyway, so that's going to do it, folks. We're going to close the show tonight. Well, I will be back on Saturday night. Okay, I'll be back on Saturday night beginning at 9 p.m. We'll be here on YouTube and on Oldies and More Radio, which we are now on Oldies and More. There's people that came into the chat room that are listening to me on Oldies and More on the stream, so that continues. Okay, that doesn't shut down. So I'm kind of simultaneously doing that, But anyway, so I'll be back on Saturday night for the 1950s and early 60s show, and I play those records by year. So if you like early 50s sounds, and I probably will end around 1957, and then I pick up on Sunday night, beginning at 9 p.m. again, but only on YouTube. We'll pick up with 1958, and usually I think I closed last week with 1964, I think, was the closer. But that's more of a rhythm and blues vocal group show. Some blues also, some rock and roll and rockers and whatnot. But I play them by year. But I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program tonight. We're going to close the show tonight with a Bobby Darin record. Okay. And I remember hearing this record on the radio here. It's interesting sound by him. Here we go. It's by, For Jade's Journey. Okay. Let me see. E. G. So it's on page 12. 11. Hold on a second, folks. Here, 12. Okay, 12 going into page 13. Here we go. So our closer tonight, okay, is from September 1966 release here. So vocalist, this is for listener Jade's Journey, posted on my YouTube wall. I saw that. And requested this vocalist, pianist, guitarist, drummer, actor, label owner, born Walden Robert Casotto in Harlem, New York. Okay, and started recording in 1956 for the Decca label. He would sign with Atco Records, had a slew of hits in the 1950s. Okay, kind of changed his style a little bit, though. Later on, became kind of like a, he was trying to sound like Frank. I thought he was trying to sound like Frank Sinatra, I think. But he did continue to record to his untimely death, though. I think he died on the operating table, some kind of heart ailment. But I think Connie Francis really liked this guy. But I don't think the father. You want to listen. You don't want to mess around with those kind of fathers. You don't. But anyway, after Atco, he would sign with Capitol Records, okay, and then he would end up on Atlantic Records, and he had 10 releases on the Atlantic record label, which is amazing. This is his fifth. This tune written by Tim Hardin, produced by Charles Koppelman and Don Rubin. It's arranged by Don Peake. This was a big hit. They're They're going to get me on this. You watch. You watch it get shut down again. Hopefully it'll be at the end of the song, though. This was a number 8 on the Billboard chart. This was a number 1 record on KROY in Sacramento, California. Our closer from September 1966 on the Atlantic label, going out to Jade's Journey. It's Bobby Darin with If I Were a Carpenter. Now, if I were a carpenter, I would be making, my father made shelves here, but I would have to be making more shelves for my records, but I ain't a carpenter. Bad English there. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program tonight. I want everybody to have a great evening or morning, whatever it is for you, and I hope to see you here next time right here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. Don't forget to subscribe. Johnny G, we want more subscribers so this AI copyright police stays away. Just want to say, everybody, sorry for the babbling so long. Here you go. This is going out to Jade's Journey, Bobby Darin. So long, everybody. Here you go, Bobby Darin. Oh, wait. I want to mess that up here.
If I were a carpenter, you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? If a tinker were my trade, would you still find me carrying the pots I made, following behind? Save my love through loneliness, save my love for sorrow. I've given you my onlyness, come and give me your tomorrow. If I work my hands in wood, would you still love me? Answer me, baby, yes I would. I'll put you above me. If I were a miller at a mill wheel grinding, would you miss your color box, your soft shoes shining? If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyway? Would you have my baby? Would you marry me anyway? Would you have